Washington County Free Library fans. I hope you're ready to get crafty because today I'm going to show you how to make these adorable wine bottle snowmen. For this craft, you will need one wine bottle, white acrylic paint, black acrylic paint, orange acrylic paint, a flat foam sponge paintbrush, a round foam sponge paintbrush, a small detail paintbrush, black felt, scissors, and ribbon. All of these materials, except for the scissors, can be picked up in a make and take to go kit, which can be reserved online or by calling the library at 301-739-3250 extension 300. Okay, so to begin, you want to take your white paint and your flat foam sponge brush, and you just want to start to brush that white paint all over your wine bottle. I am using a very tiny wine bottle because I want to make a very tiny snowman. As you can see, we are just doing a thin base coat here because we are going to go back over again with more white paint. Now that our base coat is done, we're going to take some pretty generous amounts of white paint and just start kind of dabbing it on there. This is going to create kind of a snowy effect, but it's also going to get that white paint on there pretty thick pretty quickly. And once you're done with your base layer of white, you just want to set it down and let that dry for a while. And acrylic paint doesn't take too long to dry, luckily, so you won't be waiting too long. So now that the white paint is dry, we're going to move on to the black paint. And you can use the circular sponge brush for this portion. So you want to start by actually painting the top half of the neck of the bottle black. This is actually going to later be the hat for the snowman. Once the stem of the hat is done, we're going to move on to what this circular brush is best for, which is the coal in the snowman, which is his eyes and his mouth. So very carefully, we're going to take the circular brush and we're going to make dots on the width of the wine bottle for his eyes. If you feel the eyes aren't dark enough, go back in and dot them again just to fill those dots back in one more time. Once you've given him two beautiful eyes, go around and give him a smile too. Once we're done with the black paint, we can move on to our orange paint. And for this, we're going to be using our fine detail brush. The orange is used for his carrot nose. Once you've given him a great little orange carrot nose, we need to wait for the paint to dry again because after this we'll be going back in with some detail. So now that the paint has dried, we're going to take our small detail paintbrush again, and we are going to use the white paint to add some sparkle to our snowman's eyes. To do this, we're basically going to draw kind of a upside down semicolon in his eyes. And once you've added that sparkle, we are done with the paint. So now we need to get our black felt, which is going to be the brim of our snowman's hat. To start, fold your felt in half and cut a small slit in the middle. Then fold it in half in the opposite direction and cut another slit. This should form a small hole in the middle of the felt circle so that you can slide it over the neck of the wine bottle. If it's not big enough, just cut a little extra on each side to make it big enough. Once the felt is ready, slide it over the neck of the wine bottle to the bottom of where your black paint ends, and then your snowman will have a little hat. And the final step is the snowman's scarf, which is made from ribbon. All you have to do for this is wrap the ribbon right below the snowman's mouth and tie it into a nice little bow, and then you're done. And here is our final product. I will probably touch up some of these little mistakes here and there a little bit just to make it look a little nicer. But otherwise, I'm really happy with it and it's adorable. Hope you guys pick up some of these make and take kits and have a happy new year. Bye!